event Call of Duty is doing. For every challenge complete, which is you have to revive 5 teammates in one match of Warzone, they will donate $1. So every time that's done, up to $1 million. So 1 million times basically.
For every challenge completed.
For just that challenge, you have to revive five people in one Warzone match, up to 5 teammates, at least 5 times. Yeah, that's the one you just got right now, duh. So you just helped them donate $1.
That's not bad. Well, I mean,
so
to be honest, dude,
their plan is
in
to
my
donate
opinion,
$1 million, which is nice.
Yeah,
It's a very
but
generous
like I was
donation.
gonna say, what I find it, very disappointing is that there has to be charities to fucking support the military. You get me? Like, the government should already fucking be able to basically supply anything, to fund the soldiers. And yet we have all these, uh, what do you call them? What do you call that?
What?
What's that term? What's that term where you're trying to raise money?
Fundraiser?
Fundraiser, there you go. I don't know how the fuck that just came out on my mind. But yeah, we have to have all these fundraisers just to help them,
Correct.
Yeah.
These it shouldn't be necessary to fundraise. There should already be a government. There should be a government fund big enough to have an organization that helps them find a job.
Obviously, if you live.
It shouldn't have.
Taking care of the rest of your fucking life, dude.
Yeah.
It's like pay my necessities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And obviously gave me like an allowance. Like, dude, come on now.
Give you an allowance? Damn.
For deployment. Now's a good
yeah, like
shit, dog. Then we're gonna be getting taxed higher if that happens.
Yeah, because there's like billions, trillions, probably most likely trillions of dollars.
Trillions of dollars going to the self-defense of this country.
You know how much one jet is worth?
But do you know how much money goes into the prison system instead of our healthcare?
Oh, I agree. Money should be.
Fuck about it.
Yeah, I agree. Money should be spent differently, but. Do you think they'll stop doing that greedy shit that makes them rich?
Yeah.
No, they'll probably just say, "You guys gotta pay higher taxes."
Exactly. That's what this country has came to be, and it's like
poor fucking veterans. I'm glad for like the Wounded Warrior Foundation and stuff. They helping them out.
Yeah, it's just
it really sucks that our own government doesn't take very good care of the military.
And I get that they have to be prepared, right? They have to be
money.
But yeah, they have to be prepared. So like to say if they have a tank, right? How much would a tank cost if you can find out? But it'll probably cost like hundreds of thousands of dollars for one tank.
A block of houses,
right?
But then
one tank.
When's the last time we had a major world war where our tanks are blowing up every single day?
Exactly, but the thing is, what I was gonna get to is that if that tank is destroyed, they have other tanks ready, lined up, to be deployed.
It's been since 60 years, 70 years since our last major world war.
Yeah.
It's a world war, yeah.
Compared to our Vietnam War, like the cost, you know what I'm saying?
Compared to the tanks rolling in Afghanistan.
Cost and guns, not bodies.
Yeah. And you guys remember how it was like around the Great War, where it was, I think it was during the First World War, right? When women were literally in the factories, just
building tanks right there.
Yeah, building tanks
factory.
And everything.
I believe. Ooh.
It's
Shark
just
can
crazy.
stand back a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, I thought this rocket launcher had something in it. Fuck.
Oh man. But it's like, you know. Oh, I see him. I gotta stay alive for you guys to come back alive.
Hey, dog, I was having. Hey. Okay, continue.
Yeah, that was World War II when the women were building tanks.
Got it.
Yeah.
So imagine if we
the
didn't spend
Ford
that much
factory.
money and having continuous, you know, production.
Oh my god.
Like we would literally. This kid just literally fucking.
Well, the
cussed at me.
reason I feel like the reason is too because it's not like they hold on to the older tanks, you know.
No, they don't.
No, they
It's
resell
like-
that shit and but get the newer one with the
Okay,
better
but how-
technology.
Behind us.
Thank you, you saved my life.
Damn it.
Hello.
Not mine.
Got him.
Kill him first, man.
Dude, yo, that riot shield hit so slow.
From my angle,
Oh
Eric,
my
you look like you're having a goddamn stroke, bro.
That
Get me.
No,
Get him, Eric.
that riot shield hit so damn slowly. I was in shock at that first hit.
And I was like, what the hell are you doing?
I was like, dude, oh, he's down here, bottom floor.
Okay, another gun.
Yeah, he picked up a gun.
Left. Oh,
Oh, there's another one.
shotgun. He's going around. He's going around.
Losing ground.
Rapping.
Got him.
But imagine we were put
Ah,
in
his
that
partner
situation.
got me. His partner
Like,
got me. I'm
you know,
in Mike.
during cold-
He's in the building
Where?
across, second floor. In the building across, second
Oh,
floor.
well, you got me now.
Hey, last still.
God damn it, Mike. Well, that was fast.
To my non right
But
now.
okay, so wait, say that again, please, because
Talk
it
about
broke up when we split.
Yeah, so
Talk about it.
you know how you were saying in World War II we were having women in the factories building
Yeah,
tanks
At the
and all
Ford,
these
at the
vehicles?
Ford factory and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so imagine if we were in that same situation currently right now, we would have more women, you know, in the factories, maybe even fucking young kids in the factories because it's very important for us to have, you know, all these
But let's not pretend that doesn't exist now.
work for kids
In this
having
country.
kids building
In this
like,
country,
military
or you
stuff?
mean in general?
In this country.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about Doug's
No, I'm
comment.
talking about in this country. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, because
But
like
isn't that's why they spend like the fucking trillions to have
Also,
machines
that's
do it?
why. Yeah, so that's why. Well, I mean, they're spending a
You
lot of
know,
money in that, but they also
obviously,
have
yeah.
also people, you know, maintaining those machinery
Exactly.
and making sure that all the stuff is made correctly because you can't really rely on machines.
Hell no.
It's something they would have a lot of
You know how
defects.
expensive a drone is,
Something
though?
gotta break.
How expensive is a military grade drone? Let's look that up.
That would be very interesting.
But it doesn't matter though. It's like they have the fucking money.
I know.
Yeah, I
I
know.
agree. They should
60, 70
reallocate.
years.
But that's what we're
Since the
saying.
last
We're like they're
World
spending
War.
all this money on this stuff and everything, but it kind of feels like
Okay,
they're
but you know what
forgetting
I'm
about
saying,
the
though?
people
Since
who.
the last major world war, bro, it's been 70 years. So how much taxes have the government taxed us in the last 70 years, bro? Upon trillions, man. It's like this. I understand the whole money thing. Like, yeah, we print our own money, the dollar loses its value. But let's not pretend like we don't have the fucking money to share.
No, and
Like,
that's
you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's ridiculous, man.
yeah. But the question would be also is
They
if
get-
we relocate a certain amount of money from that military fund to places where it would help out our, you know, our veterans,
Mhm.
do you think that would hurt us significantly, or just a tiny bit, or not,
No.
not at all?
Not at all, because there's a fucking homeless crisis in this state.
Yeah, and they're actually, you know, addressing the issue right now. Like, if you're seeing these little towns with little sheds, they're actually putting homeless people into those sheds.
There
That's
was
how
Yeah.
there was this major there was this mayor.
Yeah, I agree with that
forgot
right there.
Where
I'm not doing.
I
not
forgot
at all.
where I heard this from, but this mayor used to fucking buy these homeless people one-way tickets to Vegas. Just alright, that's it. I forgot
Just
what
to
mayor it
relocate
was.
them.
I've heard
exactly.
articles too that yeah,
That's fucked up.
they would ship them, dude. People like are shipping like homeless people out west and stuff. Bro. They buy them
Yeah,
one-way
I mean,
tickets
and like right now during the pandemic, they're like, I
yeah.
feel like
Some
they're
states are they're doing that shit.
yeah, cause like right now they're transitioning some old motels and hotels into interim housing. You know, like shelters for these homeless people, and they're building communities for these homeless people to be housed, so that way they're not in the streets. Like, did you guys hear that they were trying to take away the homeless people from Skid Row before the Oscars?
Mm. Oh yeah.
Like that shit
every
is
time.
just crazy. I know, but like right now they're like saying like no, that at this time they have to be out from the streets. The Skid Row has to be completely empty. And I just learned that that Skid Row, that area has been bought, and they're trying to build like $1 billion fucking facility or like a little area in downtown.
Mhm.
They didn't really get into detail.
They're gonna have to hire the whole sanitation department to spray that song, bitch, for a week straight, dog.
Yeah, well, I mean, think about it. They
Fuck
will.
up,
They
Justin.
will.
I hear you. Fuck.
No, I said
They
what,
will. No, we're talking about like homeless and how they're relocating, how they're kicking them out and everything.
Just listen, trying to keep up, huh?
Okay. Just tell me what it is and I'll listen.
But wait, what were we saying again, Doug?
They're gonna sanitize it.
Oh, sanitize it?
That they
Yeah,
bought Skid Row,
so
the $1 billion facility.
It's gonna be sanitized already. I mean, they're gonna have a demolition process, right? Cleaning up that area, and they're gonna be sanitizing that shit at the same time.
That coronavirus couldn't be. Okay, but we were talking about the money, like you said,
It can use
especially
some.
would help our veterans.
It can use some reallocating to help
Yeah,
out veterans
but also-
after they retire.
And
The percentage, yeah, but the percentage of those homeless people is a very high. It's a high percentage because they're, for veterans.
Yeah,
Veterans are homeless.
What's the percentage?
From what I saw, it was like around the 40s, like low 40%,
Like 41, 42 then? So low 40s?
somewhere around there. Yeah. I just learned this from where I work at. They were doing like a little presentation.
Dude, but like, I mean, like this country was built on pyramid schemes, right?
Mhm.
Some factor or another. Like, why can't it be like, okay, if a person serves 25 plus, this is the package you'll receive. Oh, if you want to hop out after your 10, 12 year service, this is the package you'll receive. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why not do that? I mean, it's like, it's basically like, of course, like the military is life or death. It depends on what the fuck you want to be, what you decide to do.
What branch?
But then at the same time, the moment you sign that fucking paper, you know what you're getting. Unless you fucking crack that out of your mind and that fucking that recruiter's the son of a bitch, But that's another story.
Yeah, and
That's what I'm saying though. It's like, because there's certain medals that they give out when you serve 10 years, 15 years, 20 years in certain divisions.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, for example, of course, now we're getting into detail. Like, if someone who's a bomber, right, who's one of those bomb control people who defuse that type of shit, right, and then compare to like a guy who's like a military police guy, usually they just patrol the compound of other soldiers to make sure they're safe.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, they're both dangerous jobs, but at the same time, bomber job is maybe a tier or two above of a military police guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is like a sick game to where, like, okay, if you do this job, this is what you'll get possibly after doing your duties, I don't know, right? But that's what I'm saying. Like, but at the same time, we're not trying to solve a problem where it's fucked up how this country treats the veterans and then how like the NFL makes money off the veteran by like making NFL jerseys,
Okay, hold on.
NFL
So,
gloves.
military
But don't-
benefits. I'm looking at
But
the
don't they
military
send like a
benefits right now.
certain, like a percentage of
They
the
do-
proceedings to the
They
military?
do have that
Percentage,
scale
though.
that you're talking about, Joe.
Multi-billion-dollar
They do
company.
have that scale that you're talking about already. In
Do
play.
they?
If you
Goddamn.
serve a certain amount of years, you get paid so much. You know, if you serve less, you're gonna get paid less per month.
So what's the money range right
So
now?
right now, the highest if it's over 8 years, you're getting $12,837 a month.
Bro, come on now.
If
1,000?
it
To me, that's
is
unfair.
right 0 to 1, you're
That's
getting
a-
$4,700 a month, which is still more than minimum wage
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
monthly. You know, that's for
So
one. That's
so
1
to me-
year.
So that's in the country. Huh?
But the thing is
Yeah.
also you gotta know about like medical insurance. Is it deducted from when they get paid monthly, or do they have
That's-
to pay it out?
yeah.
From what they're earning.
That you gotta ask.
And-
Yeah,
I should say no military people should ever pay.
should never have to pay taxes.
They do, right?
I think they do. Yeah.
Yeah. See. Come on
Mhm.
now.
I would say that they would
No.
have to pay like a small percentage.
Nah, come on, Mikey.
No, like
Mikey,
Right.
like lower than the poverty, like the lower
Like, but,
To
you
me,
know,
lower class.
if a soldier
Over 32 years,
getting paid
you get
$4,800 a month, bro,
16,600.
to me that's too low. That's too low. They should make at least $1 million a year.
Over 32 years, you get paid 16,600.
And the country makes
So
trillions
that's-
every year.
Yeah,
due
that's
to our
like
tax.
6
You're
figures.
telling me
Yeah.
they can't support
That's-
our troops, though? Okay,
Yeah,
get
we
back to this fucking game.
Yeah, we should be able to support our troops, and our fucking veterans. It's like,
not we. This country
Right.
has been on its fucking feet long enough to take care of its person.
yeah, it's like if we're able to give money to foreign countries during this pandemic, why can't we give more money to our veterans?
And
Super
Because
standard.
every
we're only
fundraiser
grateful
should
for
be
them
taxed
when they're doing something.
Basic pay increases are determined.
That's
Yeah,
what it
it's
is,
just
bro.
crazy, dude. Like
Yeah,
they have
we-
billions of dollars
Good
going to
topic,
foreign
man.
countries for what? To
Yeah,
help them
for
out?
shit we don't even know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that-
supposedly
to help
to
them out.
help them, but as what they do, we only probably see very
Help
few.
them till they want to attack us.
Basically, until we try to take control of someone who's power hungry, and then we form a terrorist group, and it fucked.